Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Here we are.
everyone.
My dog has decided she needs to be a part of this live cast.
She loves bingo. She wants a prize.
She is ready for the prize. She wants bingo night gear. Molly? Yeah, so hello.
So how's everybody doing out there? This is our inaugural version of Friday Bingo, the very first one. So we thought we'd talk about projects because each particular event that we have for bingo, we're going to have a guest with different projects. So if you have a particular project you want more information about, drop us a comment and let us know which project you're most interested in getting more information for. We'll go out and talk to them and see if we can bring them in as a guest. But it'll be really fun because each week or each event, bingo, there's every other Friday. There'll be two events, one at noon Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll have different guests and the words will match the project. So especially when we get into some of, like we were talking, the Welsh project or something like that, we definitely need a guest to help us pronounce some of those words for that. And we put the bingo card up top. Let me see if I do that again. This is how we're going to get started. Give everybody a few minutes to get their card. This is the first. At noon at this event, there'll be two. This is the first one. So if everybody gets their bingo card, let us know if you got it.
I've got mine.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready.
And because there are two bingo cards for two bingo games for every time you see us here, that's two chances to win a prize. I mean, it's a nice prize. It's a WikiTree t-shirt, which you know everybody wants, but also everybody wants a mug.
Mugs are very popular.
They are, and guess what? We have particular bingo specifically for here. So you can get a bingo shirt or a bingo mug. You come back and play bingo and learn about the project. Oh, good. So it worked, John. So we've got one. Janine's got. Eric's got. Oh, Betsy, that's so kind. She's commuting and listening. Kathy's got. It looks like a lot of people have got. Oh, Mary, is it cold in Western Pennsylvania?
You guys have to have snow by this time of year.
It seems like.
Right? We don't.
Do you generally get snow?
Yeah, here and there. It's, like here, it'll snow in the morning and it's gone by the afternoon.
Yeah, if we get snow in Atlanta, we're WikiTreeing all day long because we don't get in the car.
I don't blame you. I don't either because people here, we don't get snow that often, so nobody remembers how to drive in it.
Yep.
Fun chaos. Pam wants to know how to get her card. Click the link.
Oh, pretty warm today. So Mary, no snow. Oh, wait, didn't we hear that Oregon was getting snow too? Maybe first time here for Friday.
Cool. Hi, Momo.
Okay, now for those of you just arriving, just want to mention again that this is the bingo is going to be involving the projects. So the very first one, you get to see us kind of discuss what projects are on WikiTree. And then we're going to have guests. So come back tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern because our special guest will be David from the newly revitalized U.S. Governor's Project, which is really taken off. He revitalized, I think, about a week ago. And it's really taken off. And he is looking for volunteers.
Yeah, I was happy to see so many people hop on there. And I really want to volunteer to do New Mexico, but I can't.
I know, it's to a point. I was going to pick two states, and I said, no, that's greedy. I'm going to pick one. And even then, it's fun. It's interesting learning. And I will give everybody a little hint for the Connect-a-thon starting next month. I have found that the 3 states that I had been working on for governors, a lot of them are not connected. or they need lots of kids or siblings and parents at it. So if you're here, little tip, go out to your state's governor's list and see if you can connect some during next month's Connect-a-thon, and then you're set.
Yeah, because they're probably focused a lot on adding the governors themselves, but their families and extended families are probably just sitting there waiting to be added.
Yep. So see what you learn when you come to bingo. We give you fun stuff to learn, easy stuff to learn. So we were talking, and can anybody guess what the first WikiTree project was? The very first one ever. Silence. We have silence. No guesses.
That was even before I joined. It was a long time ago.
I'll give you guys a hint. It is definitely not anything in the New World.
True.
You clicked on the link. Oh, I don't know if it works on tablets, Pam.
Should. It works on phones, so I would think it would work on a tablet. Bingo, Eric.
Yeah. Now, Eric, did you go out and find that real quick, or did you know that?
Betsy got it too.
That's true, Pam. It does work. It works on, I know it works on my Android in my computer. Does anybody have an iPhone that works on? And then we were talking, did we ever figure out what the most current new project?
I'm still pretty sure it's Appalachians.
That's pretty impressive. I had no idea. I thought there might have been some sneaky ones behind us.
There may be like little ones. That one just grew really fast, so it's on the radar. So there may have been like free space page ones that were started up, or they haven't.
I think we got a few of those Appalachians in here too. So they're pretty cool to show up. All right. So if you guys are ready, I'm going to drop the link one more time for those who just joined and give you a hot second or two to bring it up. And let's see how it goes. Okay. Let me share the screen, and if you're ready, now a couple things to tell you. There is no free space in the middle. So what you'll need to do is get the horizontal, vertical, horizontal. Are we doing diagonal too?
Yep.
Okay, or diagonal. And the first one that says bingo in the chat is this winner. And then after this game, we'll have one more. Okay, here we go. So the first one is the Greeters Project. And many of you know Pip from WikiTree's, so I'll be the first one to tell you that if anybody would like to be a greeter, please reach out to Pip.
You can always use greeters.
And just remember that when you start WikiTree, somebody greeted you. And remember how good that felt that you weren't alone. So if you would like to be a greeter, there you go. Oh, Tommy, you have a free space? I thought I got rid of that.
I had one too.
Okay. Well, there's a free space in this one. The Nordic group project. Now, this one covers a lot of different subcategories as well. So if you have Nordic ancestors or you're living in that area of the world right now and enjoying it, then check out that project as well. They have a lot of really good sub-projects. And USBH, which is the U.S. Black Heritage Project.
I got that one.
They are going like gangbusters. They are doing a fantastic job of documenting and really, really beautiful profiles too.
For sure.
And I agree with Azor. Even if you just greet 1 hour a week, just one little hour a week, that would be tremendous help. Oh, Canada. I bet you they have some snow. They have to have some snow.
Oh, yeah. I was in a video with Greg Clark the other day, and he had snow in his backyard.
I'm jealous. Okay. This is one that we had talked about. This has been a popular one with the Appalachia project that I'm part of, Remember the Children. You want to say a little bit about what Remember the Children project is?
Yeah, they are focused on individuals who died young. I want to say 18 is their cutoff. But just, sometimes those profiles get overlooked. And really, they found that there's quite a lot you can add to those. They've got some stickers you can add. There's some boxes you can check, like the not married and no children. And they just really focus on, kind of remembering those individuals. And
you're right. They are kind of forgotten. They really are. And we've already reached out to this project, so look for them in the future as a guest. Wales, we talked about this as well, that we'd love to have somebody come on Wales that can pronounce the streets in the cities for us. That would be fabulous.
It would.
Oh, the DNA project. This one is like one of the beloved ones on WikiTree, because every time you look at a profile, you'll notice on the right, you see if your DNA connected to them or not. This has got so many people working on it and information. So if you're curious about DNA, definitely reach out to them. They're great. They will answer any question too. To them, there is no dumb question. So ask them anything. And the Italy project.
Italy, got that one too.
I believe we have Azor, the project leader of Italy. And U.S. Southern Colonies. That's one of my favorite. That's one of the ones that I worked on, the colonial governors last week.
Which one did you just do?
In Africa, this one is large. This one's got a lot of sub-projects, so if you have an interest in this continent, it would be a great help to WikiTree, because this one is quite large. And it would be great to see some more profiles from some of these projects that don't have a lot of members currently. So maybe today you can work on some, some, reach out to some people who might want some. Disasters. I don't know how many people know a lot about the Disasters project. It covers such a wide variety. I think weather disasters, and I know mining.
Yeah, mining. The weather disasters, they do. I'm trying to think what else I've seen them do. Fires, industrial disasters, transportation disasters like the Titanic.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Natural disasters. They try to they don't focus on anything that's in the last 75 years, though.
That makes sense. Out of respect for that makes sense.
Exactly.
The ambassadors. And since Azor's here, if you wanted to type a little bit of information in too about ambassadors, this is one of my favorite, I admit, because I am a true social media addict. You will find me on Twitter constantly.
We got a bingo.
Oh, we got a bingo.
It is Mary Sleppy. Bingo.
There we go. Okay. So, Mary, what we'll do is contact.
You need to send me an email and tell me that you won. And then I will help you be able to pick your prize.
And tell them, I guess, the very first bingo, something. Tell her, that way you'll know which one it is. But you'll probably remember because you're here.
I'm here. I'll remember Mary Sleppy.
Okay, so let me remove this. Congratulations, Barry. Yay. Oh, Debbie, one away. Debbie, which one were you one away from? Oh, and John was waiting on Data Doctors. Okay, let me bring up then the next one. Okay, Everybody wants a brand new card. Here we go. I'll give you guys a few seconds, a minute to go ahead and bring up your card. Let's make sure that it works, the link works. And
what projects are you?
Project WikiTree Projects 2.
Ooh, Lush is here.
Okay.
Sandy?
Yeah.
Which projects are you most active in?
Which project am I most active in? It's a combo, actually. I won't lie. Appalachia has my heart. But because of that, I am constantly working in the West Virginia project, as well as the Georgia project, as well as the mining disasters project, because I combined those. That's a good question. What was your answer?
Let's see. I would say the ambassadors and
that too. Yeah.
I'm in a lot of projects. I don't have a lot of time to do, sadly, like things on WikiTree that much. So it's a treat when I get to. I do New Mexico.
Yeah.
Because that's where like half my ancestry is from. Is probably another one. There I would love to do. My list is long of ones I would love to. It's like we were saying with the U.S. governors. It's like, oh, I wish I could do that one. And there's,
I think that's really, well, you really do bring up a good point. A person tends to go to WikiTree to the project that really appeals to them first.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. I think West Virginia project might have been my first. It was too many years ago to really remember. But then you do reach out and branch out to other ones.
Yeah. I think my first was actually the greeters.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You dived right on in.
I did. Yeah. Well, so I joined WikiTree, and it was in the time where an administrator had to add you. It was them. And so it was Tammy, and she set up my profile. And so I went and looked at it, and I was like, I don't really know what to do here. And I didn't know I didn't know there was this whole community and stuff. So I did that, and then I was gone for like a year. And I came back, and all of a sudden it was like, well, there's all kinds of stuff happening here. I found the projects and G2G, are like what I was supposed to be contributing. When I first joined, I just had this blank profile, and it was like, okay, what do I do? I had no idea. But then, I got active in different projects, and, it was cool.
And I think that the projects help you find a home base, so you don't feel adrift.
You kind of have an anchor on the site.
And I'm loving. I'm not sure what year was it. A year ago or 2 years ago that WikiTree added Discord for the projects?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, which was great.
That has made all the difference, I think.
Yeah,
that really has. Okay, guys, haven't started yet. We're just chit-chatting about the projects. Okay. So and definitely, if you have a particular topic that you're interested in, location, topic, group, there are so many. There's religions, there's locations, there's topical. There's so many different projects. Start with one, get a feel for it, and then if you expand out from there, then that's great. But I think you'll love it. Joining a project, you will feel part of the community.
And we do the Member of the Week features every week. Mm-hmm. And one of the questions that we ask them is, what advice do you have for someone who's just starting? And I think 98% of them say, join a project.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I like that. I agree.
You get friends, and you find the community, and the community is the best part of WikiTree. So when you can tap into that and find like-minded people, and have a place to ask questions and a place to help, like give back, and
And it's funny because even during COVID, when everybody was secluded, it was still a place to go, so you didn't feel so alone and lost.
Yeah, we've still had those connections here.
So I think that's great too. Okay, guys, y'all have your cards. Let's go. Okay, now you're going to find interesting words for projects here. Some of these projects you might not even know are on WikiTree. So this is actually classic Disney. I just put Disney. And David is doing a fabulous job with this. I love reading the profiles. I love seeing the movies that I saw as a child come to life with WikiTree.
That's been cool.
And you'll see David tonight with the governors. Okay, Iceland. This is kind of on my bucket list to go see the Northern Lights in Iceland. So.
Oh, yeah. Northern Lights.
In Austria, I think this is a fairly new one, maybe not even a year old, but I'm not sure.
Sounds about right. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Switzerland. Austria might be a little newer. Oh, no, it's been around since 2017.
Oh, okay. And then here is the very first project that WikiTree ever had. So for those of you just joining us or a little bit late, we were talking about this earlier. And remember, just to remind you that the first person that yells bingo in chat by typing it, then you are the winner, the prize winner. Accessibility Angels. And this one's cool because this helps, sometimes we have older members that have bad eyesight or other members have disabilities. I know that in our project, the Appalachia project, we have two people that have pretty severe disabilities, and they've used some tools to try and work with the ancestry. So it's good. This just shows that WikiTree's for everybody in my mind. You're not leaving anybody out.
They also have, I was just looking at their page, they have a research and transcription team that helps people with that. And then they have a technology advisors team. So to help people who are using screen readers or other, like the assistive technology.
That one's cool. Mm-hmm. Are they also, or do they do, is that in the project where they transcribe documents too, or is that a different one?
I think that's a different one. I think this is specifically, for people who have a hard time seeing or.
You for the win bingo, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. Okay, templates. So for everybody that sees a sticker on a profile, the templates group created it, approved it, and allowed it to be on a profile. The Huguenot Migration. I'm curious if any of these are new projects. They've been around, but if they're new to you. And tree huggers. This one was interesting. The tree huggers are the ones that it sounds like you're maybe fixing the tree, but you're not. It's the people that are making sure that everybody has the WikiTree love, right? Mm-hmm. Did I read that right?
That is correct.
Now, the Black Heritage, in the previous card, we talked about the U.S. Black Heritage. This one is worldwide. And it's really kind of cool to me, too, because I was taking a peek at it yesterday. And, for example, Jamaica is listed in this, and they have a person that is taking the lead on the Jamaica. So we're getting profiles from all over the world, and the projects are leading the way with this.
For sure.
Indonesia. Probably would love to have more here. This one's another huge project. Okay. Can I just say Quebec?
I know, I'm always afraid to pronounce it.
Because I know we talked about Canada, and this is kind of just that little project that's there. And of course, I'm going to sneak Appalachia in. I'll give everybody a second or two. I figured somebody might have bingo.
Azure, got a bingo.
There we go. Azure, make my day and tell me that last word is how you got bingo. Congratulations. This is pretty cool. So again, if you guys have any project that you would like more information about, let us know. Reach out to us and we will reach out to them and see if they could be a guest. If you go to, I think I have it up here. Let me see. The Friday bingo page, and I'll post it there. Just past couple days, we have a lot more projects that signed up. So there's a couple really cool ones. And I know that there are 2 waiting in the wings to sign up as well. Let me remove this. That are waiting just to pick dates and looking at their schedule. So that'll be pretty cool. And then come back tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we'll have David from the Classic Disney, but he's going to speak about the U.S. Governor's Project, which just revamped itself, started up again, and he needs volunteers. And if you want to learn more about that or win a prize, we'll see you at 6.
And Azure, send me an email to remind me that you won this game.
She might need your email address. I'm sure.
She's my neighbor. She just lives a few hours from me.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I will hand deliver your bingo. Just kidding. I won't hand deliver.
Oh, wait. Then you get to wave hi to Mom.
Yeah.
When you see her too. Azor's mom. That's cool.
Yep. All right. We'll see you guys back tonight.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.